Hey viewers, and welcome back to Pikmin. This is going to be the third set of days. This is going to be day 7, 8, 9. And one thing I do want to mention before we go into the Forest of Hope, those captain's logs, if we press Y on our controller, we can view each and every single one. This is something that's, it's a little touch, but I love it. I love these little touches. It's the one thing, well, I say one thing, it's one of many things I love about Pikmin. But now we have blue Pikmin and we have 106 of them. Honestly, I didn't think we had that many. When I was about to go into this episode, I was thinking, I might spend a good part of the day just grinding up blue Pikmin. But in reality, I don't need to, because we have quite a few of them. I'm pretty sure, because we've left the Forest of Hope for a while, enemies have respawned. Yep, enemies have respawned. Oh, and there's crawlers over there ready to ruin our bridge. So, first thing I want to do, step 1, is we're going to draw out 50 reds. We're not going to draw out blues yet, because there are things I want to take care of. Come on, there we go. Right, back to business. So, first things first, I'm going to go ahead and take out these. Come on. Will be too late? No, we're safe. We are safe. Right. I want to make sure that these Bulbs are taken care of before we engage in our mission. And one thing I should probably point out is all of this stuff I'm grabbing, I want to, in reality, give to the blues. Right, let's take out these guys. Come on. I think the issue is as soon as one of those purples as soon as one of those male purple you! Stop! As soon as it has one of them in their clutches, there's not really much that can be done. Because you even see, like, it cannot be attacked. It's in this invulnerability state. Which is a bit annoying. Oh, man, 2 Bulbs? 2 adult Bulbs? Okay. Okay, that's that taken care of. Oh, hello. Oh, nice. Good throw. Right. Like I said, I want to hand that stuff to the blues. Because even for later sections of the game, having a lot of blues is going to be fantastic. Let's hope that this doesn't wake up. Oh boy, okay. Haven't got as many as I thought I did. Not as much power, but as long as we can sneak behind this adult, we should... Rock. That'll have to do. Come on! Oh boy, that's not a lot of damage, that's not a lot of damage. Attack! That was more stressful than it needed to be. So how is the bridge looking? We've knocked off a few flowers. Okay, bridge is still intact. So in all reality, I could probably put my reds away for now. But I'm not going to. I'm actually going to go ahead and... More tripping Pikmin. Come on. Come on. There we go. I'm going to idle my Pikmin here. Because what I'm now going to do is draw out 50 blues. There we go. In reality, I could probably draw out 51, but I don't know. Blue's a nice round number. God, even the color of this game. I mean, look at it. It's so colorful. I'm not sure if the recording will do it justice on exactly how colorful it is. I really hope it does, because it's such a vibrant blue. But what we need to do is we need to go across the waters. And these little tadpoles, I'm pretty sure they don't really cause any problems. Let's attack one. Come back. Come back. Come here! Oh, they all run away. Yeah, alright, so that comment I made about they don't cause problems, that's true. They really don't. Okay, so what we need to do here is get throw-in Pikmin. They're automatically going to start attacking the... And that's a gem. I think there's a few gem items. They're really making a noise, wow. I think there's a few, like, gem items in the game. Truly, truly outrageous, if I don't say so myself. And that should be taken care of. Now what happened? Can I punch that? Come here, come here, come here, come here. I need something to do while my Pikmin are building the bridge. Come here. A peg. Oh god. Are the PETA gonna get, like, really pissed off if I do this? I don't know how to pronounce it. Is it PETA or PETA? The animal rights group. Come here. Come on, come on, come on. Come on. Good job, Pikmin. Keep doing your thing. I'm going to be over here. I did hit it. Come on, one more. One more. I am punching tadpoles in my spare time. Just cut the corner, cut the corner. Yeah. Oh, that was a sound that made me feel bad. Oh, no. There's a lot of items there which are going to be useful. But as you saw earlier, there are 3 items we need to get here. That's actually going to take a little while. So what I might do is take my reds over and just take out more enemies, because we're going to need to clear the way anyway, so we might as well do it now. And I could also draw out one more red, just for the sake of having 100 Pikmin on the field. One more red? Donk. Woo! Alright, off we go. To battle, men! It's probably the best idea, like I said, to leave these for the blues, especially because the next area we unlock is going to require a lot of blue Pikmin. It's a tough one, to say the least. It's a tough one. Come on, alright, got it. It's going to be useful. We'll hear the jingle anyway once the blues are done. And as far as I'm aware, unless we suddenly start seeing numbers drop in the corner of our screen, we should be alright. Good stuff. We are losing some bulbs, but oh boy. This is problematic. I need to dispose of these bulbs quickly. Right. Get it and run. Get it and run. Get it and run. Is that purple going to wake up? It's not. Good. Right. Make it quick. Make it quick. Make it quick. Right. Make sure. Oh boy. Do the battling and do not wake up that bulb. Do not wake up the bulb. That is the worst thing we could do. We lost one Pikmin, but that's just the purples being the purples. Can I like throw one and get the attack? Go on. Go on. Stop jumping around and attack it. It's just jumping around. That pop. Nope. Come back here. Come back here. All right. You know what? Let's take out this. Sneak around the back and bum rush. Oh, this is problematic. This is problematic. This is problematic. Attack it. Attack it. Okay. Okay. Good stuff. We lost one Pikmin, but that was here. All right. That's it. Come here. Good. We got it. Nope. Stop carrying. That bridge is probably going to be built soon. You have to really take out the purple before it's able to munch on a Pikmin. And we missed it again. It's a tough one. Those little purples are probably going to cause most of the damage on our team. I can think of a few enemies later in the game that are going to definitely lose us some Pikmin. Oh, look. There aren't as many enemies here as I thought there'd be. Okay, good. Just saved it. Come here, come here, come here, come here. I'm not going to deal with that right now. I think that's honestly a waste of time. Unless it's going to get in my face like that. Come on, come on. We have things to do. Come, Pikmin. I feel like most of the areas have been cleared out now. There is one that comes to mind. So what I'm going to do is draw out 2 more Pikmin and have them wait. Surely that bridge is near enough done by now. Maybe I just didn't hear the jingle. Yeah, I must have missed the jingle, because that must have been done for a while. I've got time. If there's one thing I have, it's time. Even if we only get one item today, if we only get one part today, that's already on schedule. I found my Sagittarius. My son gave it to me as a present. It brings to mind visions of my son back home on planet Hocotate. Oh, to be back there right now. And that comment I made earlier about this game giving life to it gives life to Captain Olimar, even if it's just through like captain's logs and messages. It's very clever. Still, that is one part that we didn't have previously, and there are 2 more after this. The only issue compared to this one, the other 2 are going to be harder to get. Oh, my timer. I guess having a timer for my episodes isn't so important now that I know it's about 3 days. That's okay. I imagine this game would take me maybe 5 episodes, 6 if I'm a little bit off schedule. We'll see. Also, I love the portraits of the Pikmin. Take a look at the bottom left. It looks so good. And by good, I mean completely ridiculous. Alright. And that's another part. And by the looks of it, that is a completely necessary part. Sagittarius, this was a gift from my son. He must be very worried about me. I have now recovered 10 parts, so we are now a third of the way through. If I can find just 2 more, I should be able to increase my ship's capabilities. Alright, that's fantastic. So, the next part we're going to go for is probably the hardest in the area. If I had to guess, I would say that this one's the hardest in the area. Honestly though, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm going to carry these back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. there are a few adult Bulborbs that I took out, and it is definitely in my best interest to carry these back. As long as... 10. Nope, I completely missed. As long as the reds don't intervene, because they are at base, but they're under their thing. Because when it comes down to items being carried back, 3, 2, 1, 0. Boop. When it comes down to items being carried back, the more Pikmin that are on something, that's the one it's going to be carried to. Alright, you know what? That'll do. There aren't any enemies getting in the way. You carry that back. And we should be good to go. I do need a job for the red. Or I do have a job for the reds, I should say. Also, they are carrying that back. Everything's going fine. That's fantastic. But the job is a dangerous one, which is basically what the reds' job is at this point. They're my little warriors. I thought one got stuck for a second. Okay. So we need to go up here, and we destroyed the door earlier. I think it's the one with the box. I remember commenting that we do actually need blues to do it. I think it might have been when I kind of leaked. Oh yeah, it is blues. Is there anything here that needs attack? Oh! Okay, never mind. Sometimes there's enemies there that need attacking. I remember when we went there previously, there was it 1 Bulborb? Could have even been 2, I can't remember. But yep, I can hear that being taken back. Fantastic. And our Pikmin count is going up. We might even be close to blue Pikmin being higher than reds. I don't know yet. But honestly, no, I do want to keep hold of these, but I'm going to put them here for now. 50? Alright, 50. Fantastic. I'm pretty sure I only need 10, but I'm going to bring them all with me. I love how organized they are. They're all flower Pikmin, and they just look like such a tight-knit group. It's good stuff. Also, look at the one in the right. You can probably see him. He's just looking at his ally, not even looking in. It's like they're just chatting along. I love it. Oh, no, come on, come on. There we go. Come. One tripped. So, we need to push that box the same way we did right at the start of the game. And that can be done fairly easy. It's going to be the right side I need to go. There's a ledge, I believe. Or I'm just completely wrong. Here? Yeah. That should do it. I would much... Ooh, but would I much rather have a big squadron of reds? Because they might fall in the water. Oh, 2 of them fell in the water anyway. And that should just about do it. As long as no one trips. It is quite narrow, but considering what we're going to have to fight, it's not what I would call easy. And I would feel a lot more comfortable having reds on the job. In all fairness, though, I could probably go the day without doing it. Sounds dumb, but there is something I need the blues to prep, and if I can get the blues to prep it today, that means that I don't need to bring the blues out tomorrow. I could, in theory, just hard grind the bits I need to do today, and then just bring out a load of reds and get the job done. And that is just over here. It's a nice easy door to break, which means hopefully we should be able to get it done in a few seconds. If I have a lot of time spare, what I'll be able to do is just get the blues to carry things back. That's honestly about it. That's all I will require. So, with that in mind, I'm actually going to put all of my reds back. All of the reds can go away. 2, 1, 0. Off you go. We are just over a quarter of the... Well, 3/4 of the way in. A quarter of the way to go. And wait for the 50. Done. And let's start carrying things back. Come, blue Pikmin. We're going to have gained quite a few Pikmin today. And that is awesome. That is really, really awesome. I'm not overly fussed about how many Pikmin carry a certain item, so I'm just going to hoard them all into a single area. Just along here. That'll do absolutely fine. Oh, that's a lot. And there's the doorbell. I just need to make sure that I bring those Pikmin back. Because the last thing I want to do is lose out on 50 blues. Come on. There's a couple more things in here. As soon as it says it's almost sundown, I don't really want to have to carry a bunch of stuff from further away back. I don't think I have the time. I think we're okay. Yeah. I think we're good for now. We have a little bit of time to work with. I'm probably being a bit too strict right now. Okay, so some of the Pikmin are returning to us. That's awesome. I can carry this back too. But no, tomorrow, the plan, we need... There we go. That took a little bit longer than I wanted it to. We need to go in this direction. I'm pretty sure... Yeah, there's another gate we have to destroy. And oh, look, you can see him from here. That is what we're going to be fighting. I'm pretty certain that door isn't going to get destroyed, but I want to send the rest of the Pikmin I have... Well, no, actually, I want to send the rest of my Pikmin over to me. So I just want to get as much damage down on that door as I can, given the time I have left. That is the best possible thing I can do right now, because I'm saving time. Anything we have that can save time is fantastic. Honestly, but the few seconds I have left of the day, I might even pull up those bits of... those leaves over there and try to grab as much pollen as I can. Ooh, actually, I might be able to destroy this in the day. Let me just quickly check my map to make sure that we've got no spare Pikmin. There's some. It's almost sundown. Hurry up. I can make it in time. Should worst come to worst, I can make it back in time. Let's just sit here. Get to it. You see where the sun's moving? We'll get it to about halfway. That might even be close to like 20 seconds, something like that maybe. Probably when the countdown starts. Get it to one more notch, and I will bail. One more notch. There we go. That'll do. That'll do, Pikmin. Okay, let's just go ahead and do this. Once we get a little bit of pollen, come on, let there be some pollen in here at least. Any pollen. There we go. Right, make it quick. 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 Being a little bit ballsy here. Is that everyone? That's everyone. Progress. We need to get back. Well, I'm not even sure if we need to get back. Because they're in the safe space, where they're in, like, the safe zone, we should, in theory, be okay. Yeah, here we are. And 100! Yeah! And that's it. We got one item today, which is fine. That's worth it. However, tomorrow, if all goes absolutely to plan, there is a way I love they all look at Olimar as they go up. I just realised. That's so cute. I never realised that they look at Olimar as they go up. Alright. But as I was saying before, the nighttime jingle, we might be able to get 2 parts tomorrow. If I play this smart, I can get 2 parts tomorrow. And that will clear up the Forest of Hope completely. 7 days since impact. The Pikmin always carry their prey back to the onions. Close observation indicates that taking food pellets to onions of the same colour results in the release of a large number of Pikmin seeds. I've also found ways to group Pikmin by colour. If I hold A to grab for a moment, I can also press... I can hold A to grab one for a moment, or I can press X to dismiss them all. Yes, so if you hold the throw button, look at the blue growth. That is awesome. Yeah, we have way more blues than we have reds now. And we are 3 days ahead of schedule, I believe. That's fine. That is absolutely fine. That's perfect, actually. Yeah, 202 blues. Unless we just suddenly lose a bunch of blues, we're not going to have an issue right now. Now, the more I come to think of it, I would actually rather go to that second area we were at. We're going to try and destroy that gate first. And the reason I say that is because I'm still questioning in my mind whether I want to take reds to that area that we just pushed the box over, or if I want to take blues. I don't know. But right now, I'm going to take 100 reds. Take as many reds as I can. Come, reds, we must depart for adventure. We got a few bulbs in there. Any leaves? Yeah, a few leaves at the end. You know what? Works for me. So, oh, there's a bulb that spawned over here. This shouldn't be too hard to take out, especially with 100 reds. If we lost any Pikmin at this point, I would be disappointed. I love how those two are just taking down that. Come on, guys. Alright. What do you mean we have 90? Huh? Hang on. Stop. It says I have 100 Pikmin in my party, but I only have 99 on the fit. Hang on. Right. Test. I'm going to dismiss all of those. Whistle them all back. 97. 100. What's going on? The game reckons I only have that, like, huh? A little bit confused right now. Okay, so we're going to move past that. Just subtly ignore the fact that the game is a bit confused right now. And we need to continue destroying that black wall over there. The best way I'm doing that, you can see that I'm just subtly moving over to the side. And that's because as I'm pushing Pikmin, they're actually nudging forwards. And what I don't want to do is have the Pikmin pushed far forward enough to where they're going to fall off of the ledge. Absolutely fine. But yeah, day 8, we are 3 days ahead of schedule. Can we make it 4 days ahead of schedule? Oh, did any drop? Nope, come on back. Alright, cool. Still got 100. Now that thing is what we need to fight. Honestly, it's easier than it looks. Hang on. What do you mean I have one? Is it down here? Are you down here? Where are you? Apparently... What's going on? What is going on? Where is this phantom Pikmin? I have a phantom Pikmin, apparently. I think that's what's going on. I think I do only have 99, but there is a phantom Pikmin somewhere. Right. Wait for it to blow in. Good. That's good. That's good. That's good. Now jump. Just attack. 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 Can we get it to quarter? What? Oh, hang on. Wow, that was damage. Oh no, come back. Come back. Come back. Right, wait for it to blow in. Yep, shake off. Wait for it to blow. Wait for it to... Oh, wait. Good. And now it's going to open up again. Yeah, see what I mean? That was way easier. And yeah, there's a part over there. And that's the mandatory part. I'm pretty certain that is a mandatory part. So, let's go take that back. That was really easy. Wow. I didn't realize how easy that was. At last, my radiation canopy. This turns the harsh radiation of deep space into soft infrared rays that are easy on the body. I'll sleep like a baby once I get this back on the ship. How many do I need? Okay, I can just hold that. That's cool, that's enough. I'm using the number at the bottom to count. So, I can grab all of these, and I'll take this back to our ship. And that's it. That is the first part done. Actually, I just thought, if I end up getting the second part really quickly, we're going to have loads of the day left and not much to do with it. However, what I will do is I'm actually going to carry this Bulborb back. I've got 15 Pikmin, I might as well. Besides, I could really do with some more reds. And I want to know what the deal with this phantom Pikmin is. There is some, like, phantom Pikmin. And I have no idea what's going on. I'm going to send all of my Pikmin back at the end of the day and try to find out what's going on. I am lost as to what the deal is. I mean, I will need to take out that adult Bulborb anyway. Okay, quarter of the way through the day. That's fine. Man, look at the size of it. And the ship part should be just... There it is. Fantastic. I want to see how much this increases my Pikmin. So, 502. 50! I got 50 Pikmin off of that! Yeah! That's awesome! Good stuff! And there we go, mandatory part. Yes, that's it. Radiation canopy. I'll have to inspect it later to make sure it hasn't cracked. I'll be in for even more trouble if I have any radiation leaks. I have now recovered 11 out of 30 parts. If I can find just one more, I should be able to increase my ship's capabilities. And once we get this final part, we will most certainly increase our ship. And now we're at 100. Was I going mad about this Phantom Pikmin lag? Was there just a Pikmin at the base the whole time? Like, stuck behind a wall? What? Oh, man. No, because it said I had 100 and there were 99 on the field, so I'm not going mad. Something was wrong. Got it. Good stuff. Right. Now, this is the part I don't feel that comfortable about. Because, you know what? I've made up my mind. I have made up my mind. I'm going to put the reds away. I'm going to put the reds away, and I'm going to bring blues out. Oh! But it still said there were 99 on the field, so I am still going mad. Hang on, come on, come on, come on. It's further over here. Okay, so we're going to put all of our reds away. We have loads of reds now. We have loads of blues. I mean, we still have comfortably over 100 yellows. I mentioned it earlier. We don't need yellows. Okay, those ones weren't looking Olimar. I guess it's when it does the nighttime thing. So yeah, we need to now take the blues over to that area at the back. And my prediction, we have currently lost 12 Pikmin in our playthrough. We have 552 Pikmin, and that's awesome. Like I said earlier, I don't think we're going to reach 1,000. There's no purpose for it. But I think that this boss, this mini-boss up here, is going to be the cause of a lot of Pikmin losses. Luckily, we have a lot of the day left, should it really hit the fan. Oh, wow, look at all this. That's it. Drink the nectar. Is that all flowers now? Hang on, you, over here, come on. I think that's all flowers. An entire squadron of blue flowers. An entire century of blue flowers, yes! That is awesome. Okay, so, blue flowers well, blue Pikmin, I'm pretty sure, do not hit as hard as reds. However, we do need them. First thing I'm going to do is take out this. Swarm. I mean, it still hurt. 100 flower Pikmin are going to hurt no matter what color it is. So here's the hard part. This is why I worried, okay? Come on. Form up on me. This is why I worried. Because I want to bring as many Pikmin as I can. We did lose a Pikmin is somewhere. I don't quite know where it is. I want to make sure I can bring as many people, or many Pikmin as possible. See what I mean? Right. I'm a bit tense about doing that. About leaving all of my Pikmin there, because I think if it wasn't clear already, if you've played video games and you look over there, you know something's going to spawn. And I don't know how close it is. So, but yeah, you see what I mean? It's just easier for me to bring blues. Right, oh, there's one. Burrowing Snagrit. Snagrit, 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 Snagrit. This thing sucks. Come on. Get injured, 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 get injured. Right, that's enough. Losing Pikmin. We are losing Pikmin. Okay, so there are two ways that burrowing Snagrit can come out of the ground. One way is what it's doing right now. Just pop out the ground, nothing too special. What I want to happen is it will be stuck in the ground for a second and you can swarm it with Pikmin. Yep, still not happening. I think we'll get it. I think we'll get it. But you see what I mean? We are losing Pikmin. Come on. Come on, almost. Got it. Sadly, I'm not sure if that's what I'm looking for. Nope, that was not what I was looking for. As you can guess, there's more than one burrowing Snagrit here. Well, alright, fuck it. Let's just attack this one. It hurts. Come on, wait, why am I throw? What's happened? What happened to my buttons? It wouldn't let me throw Pikmin. What's going on? Something is up. Right. Just attack. Just attack, attack, attack. I like to think this is the one because it's the one closest. Nope. What? Oh man, they're just all coming out of the ground so easily. Sometimes they get stuck in the ground and you can just swarm them as they come up, which is really useful. Right, we are losing Pikmin. Okay, keep throwing, keep throwing, keep throwing. Just keep the party rolling. Burrowing Snagrits are annoying because it's hard to get the depth perception right as well. Okay, whistle back. Okay. Is it Pikmin 1 that they get stuck in the ground? I'm pretty sure there's a likelihood for... Really? It's circling? Come on. That makes it so hard for me to hit. Yeah, we lost a lot of Pikmin here. There it is, there it is, there it is. That's what happens. And you can do that. No, my luck. It doesn't happen until right at the end. Is that it, though? Is that what I'm looking for? That's what I'm looking for. It's the Geiger counter. Every spaceship needs one of these, but I don't actually know what it's for. Every once in a while, it goes wild and lets out a lot of noise, but I never pay much attention to it, so it doesn't do much good. Now, I'm going to be honest, Captain Olimar, you should probably pay attention to your Geiger counter. Okay. Now, I'm pretty certain a Geiger counter is for reading radiation. So, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, I'm a little bit nervous right now. Okay, it's going to carry the stuff over here. And the tadpoles don't attack, as we found out earlier. The reason I was a little bit nervous is that I don't know if more Snagrits are going to spawn. This area might have more Snagrits in it, so just watch out. But as I predicted, Snagrits were... Yep, there's another Snagrit. Oh boy. You know what? Take the risk. 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 We could gain more Pikmin, we could lose. The way I see it, we could honestly gain more Pikmin and we... Okay, we dodged it. We dodged the Snagrit. Wow. I think we might be able to get a lot of those Pikmin back. How many, I'm not too sure. But, yeah, just wow, really. That's crazy. There's an adult Bulbul over here. I can bring my Pikmin over. But that's it. That's the Forest of Hope cleared. As soon as we bring that Geiger counter back, we're good. I do think it was the best move to bring blues over. It was just poor luck that it wouldn't let me... The Snagrit wouldn't get stuck in the ground until right at the end. You saw how devastating it can be when the Snagrit gets stuck. And I could have sworn that happens more, but, you know, curse my luck, it just isn't the case for me. And that's the Geiger counter. Geiger counter. This noisy gauge is always letting off spontaneous clicks and buzzes. It can be kind of annoying. I have recovered 12 parts, increasing the dolphin's capabilities. My search can now cover a wider area. Alright. And the dolphin gets repaired even more. Haha. But yeah, we can go to the next area now. Even though I'm gonna hold off on it. As cool as the well, it's not the final area, funnily enough. As cool as the next area is, I am going to hold off on going to it. Purpose being because we have stuff to cover in the Forest Navel. We have a bunch of blue Pikmin, we have a bunch of red Pikmin, and we even have yellows for a few moments. The best thing possible to do... Oh, come on, that one blue hogs all the nectar. Alright, fantastic. We want to make sure that we have Forest Navel completely covered. There's one spare Pikmin. Hold on. Let me hit the map. I see it. That is... I know where it is. I know where it is. Right, come on. Come, there we go. I don't even think there's anything really else to carry back. I could go for the pellets for a serious lack of time. But... I mean, if there's nothing else to do, I might as well. I think what happened, maybe in the battle, one of the blues ended up over here. There it is! Okay, so let's have a little gander and see if we can carry anything crazy back. Is there anything nice around the corner? Sometimes you can get really lucky and find some really good drops. Alright, so as long as those little things don't spawn around here. I can't even remember what they're called. The really annoying ones. Okay, let's take out this. Swarm! Got it. Good. And we can carry that back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's hope for the best that it carries it the other direction. Yeah, it is. I just want to make sure that we can grab as much as we can. Because we... oh, boy. Do not walk back into my Pikmin. Good. You stay back. I do not have time for you. There's some little Pikmin over here. Some mini Bulbs. Hopefully a bigger Bulb is around. Because I want to make sure I've got as many Pikmin as I can. Good. Splat. Good. Alright, so there's really not that much. We might as well just swarm it and grab as much as we can back. Come on. Right. Yeah. Honestly, swarm as much as we can, grab as much as we can back. And then we should be alright. I don't really care much about pellet color at this point. The biggest priority is just making sure we have the right Pikmin for the right job. You don't need much, like I mentioned, you don't need a lot of yellows. 100 yellows will probably cover you for the whole game. But blues and reds, you're going to be losing blues and reds. Like, today's going to look like such a damaging day because of the burrowing Snagrets. And there's probably a more efficient way for me to take out burrowing Snagrets. I mean, technically there is. It can get stuck in the ground. But unfortunately for me, the Snagret didn't get stuck in the ground, did it? Right, so we're close to the end of the day. It's almost sundown. So, we want to make sure that we've got everything good. I wonder if we can hit 600 overall Pikmin by the end of the day. I think we're able to. Ding dong, ding dong. Yeah. If we go for those pellets at the back, given that we have enough time, I like to think that we can hit. Yeah, I like to think that we can hit that. Yeah, let's go for these 3 and call it quits, shall we? I think the bugs have tried to repair that bridge. Luckily, I don't need to return here. I mean, that's it. We're not coming back to the Forest of Hope after this. As beautiful and as cool as an area as this is, we have no reason to stay here. No reason whatsoever. Even if we wanted to grind Pikmin, I'm pretty certain there are better places to do it. Yeah, okay. We ain't going any further out. Is that 100? That's 100. I count 100 Pikmin and 599, really? I got to 599 at the end of the day. I guess we're not hitting 600 by the end of the day. We're going to stick to 599. As for tomorrow, we have to return to the Forest Navel, which is tough. There's a lot of setting up we need to do when we arrive back at the Forest Navel. Come, Pikmin, to sleep! Yeah, they do totally look at Olimar. Nope, I do not have the vocal cords good enough to go that high. Alright, so 2 parts in the day. We are another day ahead of schedule. And as long as we can keep this momentum going, there is no reason to worry. In Pikmin 1, the main pressure of the game comes from time. 8 days since impact. I have managed to increase the range of the dolphin. Looking from the dolphin's portal as it launches even higher into the sky, I see a vast wetland in the deepest parts of the forest. I shall call it the Distant Spring. I can begin my exploration of it tomorrow. For now, I must sleep. We won't be. We lost 27 Pikmin today. We managed to get them back, though. As you can tell, we got them back and more. That is good. But no, we will not be exploring the Distant Spring today. It's a cool area. If we take a look at the icon, it's really interesting. Hard, but interesting. And there's a lot of parts to get. But we want to go to the Forest Navel, because we need to start setting up some more. If I'm right, what I need to do is get some reds, to get like 80 or something reds to destroy, well, not even 80, like 90, to destroy some of the walls. And then I need to get some yellows to make sure that I can destroy the big walls. Because that will make my life very easy. Oh boy, the Forest Navel. You know, in reality, the Distant Spring is probably the hardest and the most stressful of the areas. But I just feel so, like, I don't know. Forest Navel always caused me troubles as a kid. Because at least when I'm struggling on Distant Spring, it looks nice. I'm like, oh man, this level looks so nice. But, yeah. The Distant Spring... Distant Spring looks nice. Forest Navel, not the case. Okay, so those little enemies over there. The big reason why I'm not fussing about them is because... I mentioned it in a previous episode, those are fire blowhogs. They cannot harm red Pikmin, because they set things on fire. Luckily, we haven't been in a situation where we've had to bear witness to our Pikmin being set alight. Now, hopefully we shouldn't have to be in that situation. It might happen. Can I just say, once again, I've mentioned this before, and I want to mention it again, I really love the look of yellow Pikmin. Like, it's so awesome. Alright, so that's that bridge built. I need to find where... I remember where some of the bombs are. They're right in the corner of the map. But I'm pretty sure there are some closer. There has to be, surely. Maybe I'm going mad. I don't know. Come on. I'm going to bring the yellows back for now. I'm going to have the yellows sit here. You can't attack that. Come on. Come on. Stay there. That's good. Alright. I mean, you can build yellows there. Right. So that wall over there, I want to make sure that I can destroy it. But, first priority. Come on. That last one there. Oh, I see a frog. I see a frog. Funny thing, I actually forgot the name of the frog. But I do not forget what the frog does. So, that... try not to be offensive here, but that frog, what it will do is it will jump up in the air, and anything it lands on will die. And the hitbox for it is quite generous, to say the least. It's pretty big. It's quite the... It even kind of looks jacked. Oh boy. Once again, I don't have to worry about these blowhogs. These blowhogs might even... Like, that one over there is trying to spit fire at my Pikmin. But it's really not a big deal. Once again, if I take my Pikmin over to... There it is. And the blowhogs try to stop me. Oh, these things. Swarm and hope for the best. Oh, even I took a hit then. Wow. Oh boy, I do not like fighting these things. Right. Good. That's one. And swarm it again. And then what they'll do is they'll take off into the air. Alright. They have the same properties as those other ones. Like, I just lost 5 Pikmin for the sake of losing 5 Pikmin. So, if we are struggling for yellow Pikmin, we can throw Pikmin into that yellow flower. Oh no, not you. And get yellow Pikmin out of it. That thing. That mushroom, if I remember correctly, what it does is it will throw spores under it. And any Pikmin caught under those spores will be infected, and they will attack you and your uninfected Pikmin. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Now, one thing I should bear in mind about these walls here. Obviously, we know what they do. However, a lot of these walls aren't actually necessary. That one just over there is, because as you can see, big open area, I wonder what could be inside of it. It's actually something very annoying and something I think will cause a lot of losses of Pikmin again. Please not as many as the Snag Ray. Actually, in fairness, that might be something we'll need yellow Pikmin for. I might need to take a squadron of yellows over that. But, yeah, for the most part, the big concrete walls in this serve as nothing but shortcuts. Even if today is purely preparation, I can accept it. But what I want to do is take a look at the gate. So, there's one there. There is a part over there. There are 2 parts over by the water. And there are 3 parts behind us. Honestly, I think in a good day we could get all 3 of those together. What I do think is the best idea, though, is me prepping. Part of me wants to try and take out that mushroom. It might be suicide. It might be Pikmin suicide. It's going to be a Pikmin war crime. But I really want to hope that everything goes well. Ow! Oh, man. Why am I taking so many hits all of a sudden? Oh, yeah. This isn't like Pikmin 2. In Pikmin 2, you can attack the fire geysers and just disable them. In Pikmin 2, not the case. Alright. Whoa, God, there it jumps. As long as it doesn't follow. Right. I'm hitting the base of it, that's what I'm doing. Come on. It's gonna flip. It's gonna flip. Take it out in 1 hit. Take it out in 1 hit. Take it out in 1. Oh, God. I got it. It's still gonna spore. It's gonna spore, but it's dead. And we got another part from it. I found the Omega Stabilizer. I absolutely must have this piece if my battered ship is ever to fly straight again. It has steered me through countless deep space storms. And it looks rather cool. Oh, I'm happy nothing bad happened with that. It's turned into like a really dodgy pancake now. But that is a part that we didn't have previously. But I'm going to be honest with you. I'm not going to carry it back right now because of you. That frog. I need to make sure that that frog is out of the picture before we try it. Right, move the Pikmin back, move the Pikmin in. Good. That's fantastic. That is honestly really good. I think, yeah, there were those little buzzy... There you are, right. I think it is actually imperative as well that I take these things out. Even if I lose Pikmin in the process, which I'm going to, take them out. Good. That's good. I lost 2 Pikmin there. Unfortunate, but it is a necessary sacrifice. Come on. You see what I mean by the Forest Navel being stressful? Okay, so how many Pikmin do I need to carry this back? 30. I can swarm. I only need 10 for that? Okay. I'm going to escort these Pikmin back because I do not feel safe. Come on. Come, don't trip. Come on. Up you get. Up you... Come on. Alright, so. Now we're now on escort duty to carry these pieces back. I do have 7 Pikmin. I could probably swarm that and just grab an extra item. Come on. Good. Our Pikmin are naturally going to carry this the long way around because we don't have an option. As for the fire... No! No! Oh boy. That's a problem. You know what? Oh, no, no. Bail and attack. Bail and attack. Bail and attack. Bail and attack. I'm in trouble. I'm actually in trouble. Okay. That'll have to do. That will have to do. There is a way for me to repair myself. To repair my ship. But I am feeling a little bit on edge right now. We've lost 13 Pikmin. Oh no! No! Come on, there! Come on, up you come. There you are! Oh, for a moment I thought I wasn't going to make it. As it was stated in the start of the game, Captain Olimar can rest under his ship to regenerate. So if I come back here, I've recovered, and it will give me a little... I've recovered 12. Just 17 more will increase the Dolphin's capabilities. While confirming the ship's status, I have taken the opportunity to repair my spacesuit. And I have my health back. It is tense. Like, I even said at the start of the game, it's not common for you to lose all of your health. It's not even common for you to get damaged. That's the most I've been damaged this entire game. However, it does happen. However, we have made good progress on the Forest Navel. There is something I want to do. Once I've got all of my reds back, I'm going to take care of something. And that something is finding bombs for the yellows. I want to make sure that the yellows have the bombs they need. And I lost so many Pikmin. That's why it's... Alright, how many Pikmin am I going to get back from this? So, 588. Made yet another Pikmin-related discovery. Just when I was about... What do you mean? I've already had that! Game. No, game. Game. I've already had that notification. Don't do this to me. I get it. I'm trying to remember the number 588 because I don't want to forget it. Right. Really? That really wasn't... That was 30 Pikmin, I think. Really not all that much. Where's the item? Where's our ship part? Where is our ship part? Oh, there it is. I was like so lost for a second. Where the hell is it? Whee! But I love that sound when you pull Pikmin. Oh man, I want to find like art of yellow Pikmin. I really do. Oh man, I can't wait for Pikmin 2 when yellow Pikmin have more of a like yellow Pikmin in Pikmin 2 have a bit more of a combat purpose. Right, here we go. That is our next part. Is that mandatory? Indeed it is. Yes. Good stuff. Omega Stabilizer. This is the dolphin's fin. It is a little beaten up, but it should still function. I've made great strides in repairing the dolphin. With this, I should be able to fly again, even if I don't recover all 30 parts. Huh. With this, I should be able to fly again, even if I don't... Okay, so I don't know the full amount of mandatory parts. I'm pretty certain that we still have more mandatory parts to go. But what that is hinting towards is that indeed, if we do... Oh, no, come back. That there is a basic ending. I call it like a basic ending, a neutral ending, where you don't recover all of the parts, however, you have enough to survive. And that's one of the functions of the game where 30 days runs out, you don't have all the parts, but you have the ones that matter. Anyway, the yellow Pikmin are behind here, and I have a job to do. Yellows, come, we have work to do. I need to remember where those... Well, that's a cool sound. I need to remember where those bombs are. If I remember, they're at the back of the map. I swear they're at the back of the map. Also, I see that little walkway down at the bottom to get another item. I don't think worrying about items today is that important. What I want to... First thing I need to do is make sure that Pikmin do not fall under fire. Literally. I need to find bombs. Bombs, bombs, bombs. Where are you, bombs? This is a bit that's actually going to cause me problems. Me and my little squadron of yellow Pikmin have to find bombs. Are they over here? Trying to look around. This is something I don't remember. Come on. There we go. Try to avoid combat situations as well, because that ain't gonna remember. Is it over in the corner? Oh, that's a part. That is something I do not trust. Ah, bombs. Oh, hello. Right, so I have actually found something. Yellows, you have a job. I'm not sure how quickly or otherwise this is... Come on, don't sulk. Come on. Up you go. Yeah. Join your brethren. This might take a while, but I do not feel comfortable leaving my Pikmin here. Let's take a little look around. So, we know there's a part up there. Oh yeah, that'll be fine. Okay, I'm up here now. There is a part up here, which is my gravity jumper. By manipulating the forces of gravity, this key component gives me the final boost I need to make the jump to super light speed. Good thing I found it. It's a spring. I love that. It's just a spring. And then I think the blues are going to have to take that back. Yeah, I don't think there's that much I can really do for the rest of today. But I found the bombs. These are the... Not only are they the shortcut bombs, they are the bombs I need to open up that one area to fight that boss. And oh boy, is it a boss to behold. It's let's just put it this way. There's a lot more of them in Pikmin 2. This is going to take a really long time, but yeah, so there's an item here, an item here, an item back there, which is the one I will need the yellows for. So maybe tomorrow the best move would be to come over to this part and deal with that. Honestly, I think that in all of next episode completely, I can clear the Forest Navel. I think it will take me at least 3 days. It might even take me 2. I don't know, but I'm having faith. I'm having faith that I can do this. For now, we get to sit here and watch 20 yellow Pikmin destroy this. I love... There's a couple facing the wrong direction. I love that. Even their legs. Man, you know, the more I play this game, the more I can't wait to play Pikmin 2. And even though in my mind I want to... I can't guarantee anything when I do these videos. I really can't. The idea that I can record Pikmin 2... I'm going to record all of these things. Like, I can't guarantee that. Hell, I can't even guarantee this being finished. This might just be me talking and it never being finished, never coming to fruition. However, I want to believe. And believe I shall. Is that a water bowl? That's totally a water bowl. But no, what I'm getting at is I'm not trying to bait that. I'm just idly talking while my Pikmin are doing my thing. What I'm saying is I would much rather do a recording of Pikmin 2 semi-blind as opposed to play Pikmin 2 in my spare time while I'm recording this and then have more knowledge. I think it would be more fun for me to go into it a bit more empty on knowledge. Like, I have to rely a bit harder on nostalgia. I think that would be really fun. Either way, in an ideal world, I will play Pikmin 2. That's all I'm going to say. There might be something that comes up that physically stops me from doing it. My PC might break. My GameCube might just stop working. You know, I might find myself incredibly busy. Too busy to do this kind of thing. But I want to give it a shot at least. And Pikmin 2 is a longer game by quite a bit. Pikmin 2 is going to take you quite a bit longer to do, especially if you're going to go for a completionist run-through of it. Which, considering the kind of game Pikmin 2 is, feels almost natural to do. It's almost sundown time. Yeah, we've got this. God, I love the sound of the forest navel when you're almost at sundown. It sounds so cool. God, listen to that. That's awesome. Okay, so we're almost done with this. It might even profit me to... Yeah, what's probably going to profit me is bringing... Because I see fire blowhogs over here. I need blues. But fire blowhogs, it might benefit for me to get reds. Clear those out. Get blues, clear out like the frogs and get everything else. Get reds, or to get yellows, and then start taking bombs. Anyway, I'm just going to go to sunset. I have no purpose of waiting down the clock. Go to sunset. Yay, yellow Pikmin. What was that? What was that? Oh, that's awesome. Okay. Fantastic. Oh, and there's one of them. No, you go away. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. 9 days since impact. Fire should be a natural enemy of the Pikmin, but on closer examination, I found red Pikmin to be impervious to it. It is fascinating. The reds continue through the fire and flames. Completely oblivious to any Pikmin burning around them. They just don't care. They just don't care less. We lost quite a bit of Pikmin today. Overall, we're doing okay. Still 4 days ahead of schedule, and that's awesome. But for now, we are going to call it quits on today's episode. Day 10. We are nearly a third of the way through the day's limit. But thank you so much for watching. And next episode, we're going to try to clear out the forest navel. We might even get lucky enough to go to the distant spring. I don't know. We'll see. But thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next episode. Till then.